Historical breakdown, One Day They'll Wake Up. 1925, by Robert Bob Miner. The Artist and His Politics. Robert Bob Miner, 1884 to 1952, was an American cartoonist and radical political activist. He worked for leftist publications and became a member of the Communist Party USA. His art often attacked capitalism, imperialism, and colonialism. In the 1920s, he was among many leftist artists who saw colonial liberation struggles as part of a global workers' movement. The global context in 1925, imperialism at its height. Britain ruled over India as its crown jewel colony. Africa was almost entirely partitioned among European powers, Britain, France, Belgium, Portugal, Italy, etc. China was not fully colonized, but was heavily controlled through spheres of influence, where Western powers, and Japan, exploited its economy and resources. A growing unrest. In India, Gandhi's nonviolent resistance was escalating after events like the 1919 Jallianwala Bagh massacre. In China, the May 4th movement, 1919, had sparked national consciousness, and by 1925, strikes and protests against foreign domination were intensifying. In Africa, early independence movements and revolts, e.g., in Egypt, Nigeria, Kenya, were starting to take shape. The figures in the cartoon, China, India, and Africa, are depicted as giant, muscular workers powerful but unaware of their own strength. Their slouched postures imply sleep or passivity, suggesting they had not yet realized their potential to overthrow colonial masters. US and British imperialism, caricatured as small, overweight men in suits, weak in physicality but holding whips, symbols of domination. Their power is shown as artificial, based only on the submission of colonized peoples. Political message. The cartoon warns that colonial domination is unsustainable. Once colonized peoples wake up to their collective strength, the colonial order will collapse. It reflects the Marxist view that oppressed peoples of the world, united with workers, would eventually overthrow capitalist imperialist systems. Why 1925 matters. The timing is significant. Comintern, Communist International, was encouraging anti-colonial movements worldwide. In 1920s, saw increasing global solidarity between communists in Europe or America and liberation. Struggles in Asia and Africa. Miner's cartoon fits into this broader revolutionary optimism that colonial empires were doomed. Foreshadowing history. Though drawn in 1925, the cartoon almost predicts what would happen decades later. India achieved independence in 1947. China saw revolution in 1949 under Mao Zedong. Africa underwent a wave of decolonization in the 1950s, 1970s. US and British imperial power eventually declined in the very region shown. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe for more.